welcome back to Medium Rare Poetry. My name's Filet Mignon, your host and resident poet. Resident poet because there's no one else here that writes poetry. Anyway, today I have a little story about how one can misconstrue what others say about you. I present The Tool on That Mule. The Tool on That Mule by Filet Mignon. Mama just loved Willie Nelson. She took all his lyrics as fact. Don't let your babies be cowboys. She took this as her call to act. She purchased me books by the mountain. She sold up the farm with the truck and pushed me to be an accountant. The ledger would bring me good luck. Mama then passed on last winter, a free-ranging bookkeep born free. The city and I did a splinter, and off to the country was me. I needed a horse to fit in with. I found a cheap breeder in town. Muriel was his most prized gift. What's more, she's a nice shade of brown. My new acquisition was fearless, good strength and some very big ears. I brought me a ranch that was peerless, a place I could settle for years. I rode my new mare through the district. I guessed that the locals missed school. They pointed with scorn and they mimicked, just look at the tool on that mule. I knew I'd been focused on numbers, and horses were foreign to me. With Muriel I was encumbered. They shouldn't use her for a tease. Besides, she was clearly a lady. Their comments were such a mistake. Her structure was clear and not shady. These yokels knew not duck from drake. I settled into my new homestead, and Muriel loved her new barn. We needed to work on our farm cred to stop some ungenerous yarns. The crops that we planted were blooming, and then came the '84 flood. Muriel needed regrooming. Insurance would handle the mud. The county was deep underwater. The school bus was stranded out there. We needed to save sons and daughters, and Muriel hee-hawed, I swear. We heaved that old bus with some panting and towed all the children to school. Inside they were heard to be chanting, just look at the tool on that mule. The rescue became a sensation, and Muriel, feted by fans, paraded on throughout the nation. Her name was most certainly grand. I managed her new hefty income. With figures I wasn't a fool, though townies had very strange welcomes. Just look at the tool on that mule. At last we returned to our farm gate. Publicity now had declined. Resuming as bucolic teammates, we noticed a sparkling new sign, announcing to those who were passing, you're treated to something quite cool. This property, now everlasting, is home to the tool on that mule. Do you think they weren't actually referring to the anatomy of my mule? I finally came to realise that. That's wicked. Hope you like the poem. Please like, share and subscribe before you go, and press the notification bell, and I look so much forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.